Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of MC Eternal. I hope that everyone is having a great day. I know that I am. Today is May the 20th of 2020. And let me take a peek here. Let's see when you guys will be seeing this one. You will be watching this on Friday. So happy Friday to everyone out there. I hope it goes by quickly for you so you can enjoy a nice long Memorial Day weekend for those of you who are in an area that you celebrate it. So, or at least have that Monday off. It will be a slight bummer with everything going on right now with the virus that pools won't be opening. At least some pools won't be opening. I'm sure that some will. But for the most part, I don't believe many pools will be open. And it won't be as normal as in previous years. But I still do hope that you all have a good weekend. We're jumping into it today. And today we are going to do some exploration. We did the past 2 episodes around Bewitchment. And we'll keep going with that path a little bit more. I think it's very interesting, and it's kind of hard to find some information around Bewitchment online because it is a rewrite of the mod. But if you do recall, in the last episode, we got our circle up and going. We were figuring out power a little bit more for our altar, and we added some trees in here to give us some of that power. So we are well on our path. I still haven't figured out why we can't get the crystal ball going. I'm not really sure. It seems like from everything I've seen for the recipe and everything, we have everything that we need, and it's a little strange that the book doesn't have the crystal ball in there, but I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it kind of pauses our progression here so that we can't continue down this path. I mean, we could do these 2 right here, but unfortunately, we need the crystal ball in order to get going a little bit farther onto things here, so which is a bit of a bummer, but there are plenty of other things to do in the mod if for whatever reason we cannot get that working in the way that we want it to be going. I mean, there's plenty of other magic things in itself. We do have Electroblop's wizardry that we could keep going on. We do have Botania over here that we could take a dive into. We already were doing some vampirism stuff, and then we also have Tomic items as well, which we dabbled a little bit in our Sevtech Ages series, but then obviously there's legendary artifacts as well. So, but anywho, we're not going to, that actually looks pretty cool there, we're not going to worry about that today. Like I said, we're doing a little bit of exploration, but before we jump into it, because I know where I want to go, I wanted to craft up a speed charm. So I believe, yes, so this is not too hard to craft up. So this will give us a passive speed boost. It can be stacked with speed potions. You have to right click it to turn it on and off, and it's compatible with baubles, which is pretty good. Now there are 2 different charms. There's the sailor and then the speed. The sailor obviously for boats, and then the speed is for just your person and your mount if you are on a mount, which is pretty cool. But I believe this will help us when we are using our jetpack and trying to fly around. Because right now, we don't go very fast when we're trying to go in a horizontal way. With our jetpack, it's very fast to go up and down, but horizontally takes a while. So we've been using our slime sling to get us around. But I think that this will help us speed up a little bit while we are moving through the air. So let's get that crafted up. It's not too bad of a recipe. It does take a diamond and an emerald. But by this point in the game, we are well stocked on those materials. So we'll equip it. It does have a durability much like our fire charm. And let's see how this goes. Wow, okay, so we're running pretty fast. We already have our chicken, which helps us run. Now I'm curious, if I take the chicken off of our main inventory, we still run decently fast, but our Bob chicken definitely gives us a better speed boost. Now, the real question is, yeah, there we go. This is how we can move around a lot quicker when we are using our jetpack and flying around. This is perfect. Definitely wish I knew about it a little bit earlier, but that is okay. Probably just I didn't put enough thought into it at that point in time. So it is what it is. Oh, we have a little bit of a lag there, but that's okay. Came back. Now the other thing I do want to address is the obvious, which is in front of us. I finally put a roof on our kitchen here. It took me a while to actually get around to what kind of design I wanted, and I ultimately landed on this, at least for the time being. I think it looks pretty good. I like the contrasting colors. Just adding that little bit of openness there at the top. I put a lamp up here so we can get a little bit of light. I added those hidden lamps all through here as well and in here, so we're not going to get any mob spawning, and we don't have to put a ton of torches around either. I mean, obviously we have our few here at height level, but nothing way up there. We do have the lamps, but again, the hidden ones will do a little bit better job. Now, with that being said, I do want to also craft up a market. I think a market would be pretty cool to get going. So let me get that. It's pretty straightforward. A little bit of wood, some white wool, or just wool in general, and then an emerald. That'll give us our market. And that did give us a task that we completed that's not in our quests. That would be in our Minecraft tasks over here. So let me try to see here. This is the one thing that I am not super content with on this interface here, is that it can be kind of hard to find what you are looking for. So maybe it's on the next page. NRO, is it just Minecraft? No. Improve back husbandry. No. Nuclear miner roots. No, no, no. I just really wanted to see. Yeah, I was really just more so curious, but I don't see it anywhere, unfortunately. I don't know what tab it would be under. I mean, it was Pam's Harvest Craft. Mystical World, Herbalist, Chance Cubes, Astral, Vampirism. Okay. Bummer. I was kind of hoping that I could read a little bit more on it, but that's okay. No worries, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. So we have this here, the market from Pam's Harvest Craft. Now, I don't know if this acts like other markets that I've seen before, where if you place it down, it also is accompanied with a little person, a little villager who comes with it. But if it is, it'd be kind of cool. So maybe we'll set it up right here. Okay, no, it does not. I see. Okay, cool. So actually, I'm going to move it then, since it doesn't have a villager. And I am going to keep it in here, because I think this would be a perfect place for it. And basically, from my understanding with this, you can buy certain Pam's Harvest Craft seeds. Now, unfortunately, they aren't like the easiest to find. You have to kind of filter through them like so. And yeah, there's a lot of different seeds, as you can tell. But most of them take an emerald, which is not bad. Actually, here you go. These are all the different ones you can get. And there actually are some additional things like rabbits, wolves. You can get bone meal as well. Okay, so this is how you can get some animals, it almost seems like, too. So spawn a sheep, cow, chicken, and then a pig. And then you can also get some saplings from this as well. And it all takes emeralds, so it's actually not too bad to do. So really, really nice. And I think actually, hang on, let me do this and let me just click on, I don't know, let's say we want to get a rabbit. Cool, it'll take you right to it. You just put the emeralds you want in here and then you'll get it. So actually, let's grab a few emeralds. That is quite a few emeralds. 16 should be fine. We're going to put those in there, and then we should be able to buy one rabbit. So we can place this boy down, and then he'll just kind of chill out around our homestead, just like so. Oh, he's a little cutie pie. He's going to hop around and just have a good time. So that's pretty convenient that you can just hit the recipes and it shows it to you, and you can buy a number of different things from there. So seeds, what did I say? Saplings, and then some animals as well. The other thing that I noticed with this is the shipping bin. So I believe that the shipping bin allows you to sell certain produce, certain items, I should say, and get emeralds from it. So, for instance here, we could sell 16 bones and get 1 emerald. Or if we wanted to do chickens, we could do that. I was more so looking at this. 16 eggs will get us 1 emerald. We have almost 10,000 eggs. So I was thinking that maybe this would be something good for us to automate. So let me get one of these made up first and foremost. Again, very, very simple recipe. And we'll stick that right there. Now, did that actually completed a quest for us under the farming and agriculture? That is a quest. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is where the tasks were. The market there, and then the shipping bin. So if you go under the farming and agriculture tab, you'll have these here. So with a shipping bin, you can earn emeralds. With the market, you can buy saplings and seeds along with those few other items that we saw. So we're gonna get some money and a little bit of loot. We got combat dynamite. That's interesting. But what I really want to do is sell these bad boys. Now we can show the recipes, and I really wish there was a way that we could just do, I think if we keep it here, it'll hold this recipe for as long as this chunk is loaded for, at least. So literally we can just do that. And unfortunately though, we have to be in the UI in order to get this. I don't think there's any way that we could automate it from a sense of, you know, having a redstone click or anything like that. It just has to be automated. But if you are accumulating a bunch of resources, this could be a good way to transfer them into emeralds, because emeralds obviously can be a lot harder to come across. But anywho, with that being said, I'm going to grab some of these Eyes of Ender that I have here, because what we are going to do is, first and foremost, we're going to take a nap, sleep through the night. Dang, this speed charm is quite quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to finally make our way to the end. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. So we're going to use these Eyes of Ender, and I probably should make a couple more, just so we're prepared. I'll get like 7. 9 is good. And I want to make our way to the end. So let's get this going. Okay, it said right here. And we're just going to keep following these guys until we find the end portal. So I'm not going to make you guys have to sit through this and wait until we find it. I'm going to go out and make our way there. And then once we're there, I'll bring you guys on back so that we can head into the end. All right, guys, so I think I have found what we are looking for. We just need to go through here and find where the end portal is. But from everything that I've seen, using our Eyes of Ender, this is where it has led us to. So I think it is in here. I'm going to do a little bit of looking around to see what we can find. Unfortunately, it looks like it is right in the middle of a cavern here, so everything is a little bit scattered, which is a little bit of a bummer. But hopefully we are able to find everything that we need. Yeah, it looks like everything has kind of just gotten a little messed up here. So I guess we're just gonna have to spend a little bit of time looking around for where we need to be. This speed is a little bit crazy here. So what I'll do is I'll search around here a little bit and see if I can find what we're looking for. And once we actually find the portal, I'll bring you guys on back and we'll hop into the end. Alright guys, it took me quite some time to find this bad boy, but I did find it. And yeah, I mean, just it being this kind of weird icy entryway here, it took me some time to figure it out. And I think that some of the this ice and this permafrost kind of messed up its spawn for this what am I trying to say, for this dungeon for the end, unfortunately, because nothing was laid out quite precisely, I should say. and it just took me a while. I had to do some digging to actually find it, and I just don't feel like that's normal. But anyway, we found it, so I did have to run back to the base. I grabbed a matter receiver with a transmitter, and I got some more Eyes of Ender so that we could be set to go here. Get all these bad boys put on here, like so, and we have our end portal. I'm gonna plop those in here, and we're gonna jump on into it. It'll take just a minute to load in here, and we have the Ender Dragon up, and that is our goal. We're actually going to take out the Ender Dragon, obviously, because we've headed into the end here. I'm extremely confused as where we are. Ah, there we go. Not the nicest spawn, and it is quite dark. Do we have? We do, but I want dark vision. There we go. All right, so we're gonna hop over here, and actually, first things first, I am going to tunnel down a little bit like so, and over. Let's jump over to our 3x3x3. We're gonna carve out just a little bit of space here, like so, and we're gonna get one more. Get this taken out, and I'm gonna put a couple lights in here so it's not so ugly looking. Okay, so the Ender Dragon could still get us down here. Okay, I thought we were in a good place. That's no bueno, so let's just try to take him out, I guess. There we go. He took out that one on his own. Oh, these look kind of difficult, so let's see if we can get him to fire on this one as well. It definitely helps that we have flight. If we did not have flight, this would be extremely hard. Alright, is he gonna come around? Is he gonna... Let's try to get some of maybe these higher ones. No, he needs to come higher up here. Or maybe we'll try some of these lower ones. We'll definitely hit these boys. Get our night vision going again here. Alright, come on. Maybe I gotta hit him a couple times, maybe. This speed is definitely helping us in this scenario. Oh, this guy is not gonna be hard at all to take out. This is actually kind of interesting that it has all this around it. I'll take that out. Let's see if he'll shoot his shot over here. Look at all of those Endermen. Oh, shoot. I looked at one. All these Endermen have... Oh, he's in the middle. Why is he in the middle? Holy smokes. I honestly feel like we could probably take him out without having to take these bad boys out, but... Alright, took that one out. We're gonna keep going. There's a lot of these. I feel like there's more than normal. Where's he at? He's down there. Let's hop down to this one and let's get these barbs off of here. Okay, perfect. He took it out without even us having to try. Come on, boy. Let's get this one taken out over here. A very anticlimactic Ender Dragon fight here. We're gonna keep going at it though. Definitely would benefit us if we had a some kind of bow and arrow. Oh, okay, so I can literally just do this myself. I thought we needed him to blow these up, but no, I can do it. Cool. So then I'm just gonna do it. I don't know why I thought that I needed him to blow these bad boys up. There we go, and that's the last one, so we should be able to just take him out without him being able to regen any health. I know, I'm a noob when it comes to some of this stuff. He just flew right through that pillar. Let's get him. Okay, he's hitting me kind of strange, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, he's going in. This will be our good time to get him. Oh yes, this is perfect, and we got him! That was pretty darn cool. What is this little dude? This is pretty cool. So this is the end. We have some little guys here. Some little Endermen, and then we also have some big Endermen, obviously. And really, it would benefit us if we had night vision going on here. Look at all of the guys with tubas. I think that's so funny. So we definitely are going to want that. So let's just cover this bad boy up a little bit. Just like so. Because really, we're not going to need it. And actually, I probably should have used something a little bit different. Oh, these guys. Get out of here. Alright. Let's first of all clean up our inventory, because holy smokes is our inventory companion. Interesting. Our inventory is demolished. An epic shader for Grabog. Interesting. We did get some dragon scales, some infinity booster cards. We definitely don't need those or those. We're gonna need this though. And I want to switch over to, let's do Nightstone actually. Let me put some Nightstone in here so we can identify where our spawn is gonna be here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this out right here. I'm going to put our transmitter there and then that there. So that should be powering that. So now we should be able to get back and forth from the end, which is perfect. And I am going to grab that. Did I get it or no? Oh. Did we not get it? Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll leave it as is, I guess, for now, because we don't really need it. But we can take a peek around and see what all we have here. I did notice that something had popped up once we defeated the dragon, and a little like waypoint almost, like something that we should be aware of. And there is this. I have no idea what this is. Let me try to, first of all, let's get some hover mode up in here so we can just do this really easily. And then we'll get a torch down. I have no idea. I don't know what that is used for. But we do have these out here, which look pretty interesting. These are, ooh, a obsturite block, and we can't get it with our normal pick that we currently have. We could probably exchange tool it. Where was it at? Right over here. Some of these, I'm quite interested to see what we got on these. Can we exchange tool? We can do some of it. Let me get some torches down. Ah, because it's doing loamy dirt. Let's not do loamy dirt. Let's do just normal cobblestone. Interesting. Okay, so what are we getting from all of this? So we're getting some Ura ore, some meteorite, cobble blocks, and some obsidianite blocks as well. Interesting. Okay. Those are pretty cool. So that pretty much does it for the end for killing the Ender Dragon. Now there is more that we can do. Crystallized obsidian. Interesting, from Biomes of Plenty. Yeah, I believe there's more that we can do by like going out and exploring this way. I think we can find some more stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. Let me double check on something and we will be right back. All right, guys, so I figured it out. I knew what I was trying to do, but I couldn't recall how we needed to do it. So that little item that we found over there, where it has a little teleporter that's only one wide, we need to go through that. And the way that we're going to do that is with an ender pearl. So we need to grab an ender pearl here. Easiest thing to do is to just grab it from one of the plants if you don't have one on you. And we're going to take it like so. I did grab our matter receiver so we can use it in here. And we're just going to go right on through. And it takes us to the Ender Islands. And what we're going to want to do is get set up on an island here with our teleporter. Just so that we have it handy if we want to get back here. We do not need it to be on that. Just put it on there. We'll get that placed down. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll get our transmitter. Put it right next to it. And we're going to name this the end. And then we need our charge order. And we will get that. So that's receiver number 7. We're going to clear that one. We're actually going to clear this one. And we're going to get it set to... Ooh, does it have to be 7? I guess it has to be 7, which is fine. Oh, it makes sense because this is the end islands, not actually the end. So in the end islands here, even though it says the end, it's the end islands, we are going to want to find a city. So our best bet is to get some night vision going here and to just go out exploring and trying to find a city, because that's going to have most of the goodies that we want to have. So we're set up there so we can always head home and come back here if the need be. And really probably what we're going to want to do if we're going to keep exploring the end like so, because it's so dark, is to get some night vision going on our ender helmets, or our, not our ender helmet, our dark helm. And that is an option that we can get. We just have to obviously make it. And it's interesting because these bad boys still spawn in here. I'm curious if the loot is any better being here compared to being in the overworld. Anything good in here? We got some guardian chest plates, efficiency, a swarmer launcher. Got some diamonds. Okay, so nothing like too crazy, so we're just gonna let that be. And we're gonna keep going off and exploring just a little bit. The tricky thing with finding these cities is that they are, I mean, tricky to find. I mean, the easiest way to put it. I think there are a few tips and tricks that you can do in order to find them if you're having a hard time. But really one of the best things for us to do is to just go around like we are right now. Now that is interesting. There is a waypoint over here, so it looks like this is another way that we could teleport through that. What kind of effect do we have? Oh, it's just our night vision. We actually, because we stopped for a second, we actually got to see the particles for our night vision. Now I believe there are multiple cities that will spawn out here. So you don't need to worry about finding just one. You should be able to find multiple if you are looking for more. Or if you find one and it doesn't have exactly what you need in it, you can obviously keep looking and trying to find one. And there we go, right there. That is exactly what we wanted. And there's actually even a floating ship here, which is pretty interesting. Oh, what hit us? Why are we floating? Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, damn, we have 76 levels. That's a little bit crazy. All right, so those sulkers will be around here, and they make you float, obviously. This is pretty cool. I haven't seen this. This is part of the Minecraft, like normal Minecraft. I'm kind of surprised. That's kind of cool that there is a brewing stand in here with some potions. What about down here? Oh, okay. Took him out, but we got hit by it still once again. And that's what we're looking for. Some of these end rods will be really good to have. And then we also got another one of these, the elytra, which can be used for numerous different things. If you wanted to use it for an extra utilities, has a few things. Ender IO actually has an upgrade for it. So upgrade for dark steel items makes armor work as it. That means flying as if it was equipped, not creative flight. Okay. That is pretty cool. And then we obviously have a few chests here that we could take advantage of, whatever they house. And these shulker shells are actually utilized for numerous different things as well, in different mods, like the iron chest mod uses it. I know that we would have to use it for filters for Ender IO. The rainbow cannon from Cyclic uses it, fire a randomly colored beam. So there are a few things that do use those. So it's good to pick those bad boys up, but that's not the only thing that we will be looking for here. Curse of Vanishing, there's some normal diamonds, Smite, Vampire Slayer. I might take the Smite one. A Dark Bow. Ooh. Interesting. I have not seen one of those, so let's grab that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to grab our ender chest, this purple one, and this will send items directly to our storage back home so we can get rid of some of these items that we do not need on us at the time being. These dragon scales, these pearls, yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. We can get rid of all of that and just send it back to the home base. And we have a whole other chest here. We have some energized bimetal gears, a highly advanced machine frame, Steve's head. We've already had some of those. Don't need those. Platinum, I will definitely take. A Tome of Arcania. Upgrades any apprentice wad to advanced. Ooh, that actually might be useful. We already have a dark bow, so I won't worry about that. A hot potato, soul vial. I think that would do it from here. And we got another advancement. And I think that's it, right? Because that just leads back out to the top. Some of these blocks are pretty cool too. You can utilize those. But we can grab some of these end rods. And is that actually a dragon's head at the end? That is. Ooh, that'll be useful. Let's get into hover mode. Can we grab it or no? It's not looking like we can grab this. Yeah, unfortunately we can't grab that for whatever reason it may be, but that's fine. We're gonna grab those end rods, and we have our end city right here. I mean, it's a smaller one. The ship is kind of cool, but this is what we're gonna want to go through. And having flight makes it a lot easier because typically, I mean, you would really start from the ground. I'm guessing. I mean, you'd have some kind of flight, obviously, to get to these islands, but it doesn't necessarily mean you would have enough to get to the top, I guess you could say. But we're not going to explore this episode. We're going to save it for the next one because there's a few things I want to get here, and we can even get enough stuff that will allow us to set up a portal at our home base so that we can get here pretty easily, which will be very, very cool to do. So with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. It helps me out so very much. Or better yet, leave me a comment. I love to read through all of your comments, and I respond to as many as I possibly can. If you're new to the channel and you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time a new episode is posted to the channel. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in and sticking through till the end. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.